Big Malta on the screen. Started with a single click, late nights, tiny shadow rig. Now the chat scroll never sleeps. Every raid feels like a dream. Scary runs with the lights cut. Story modes till the sun's up. Parati kid with a big heart. Pressing go live was the hard part. Be on the stream where the clips don't show the grind in between. Every scream, every laugh, every you. Got this team, we're diving deep with Big Malta on the scene. Yeah, we're going beyond the stream. Beyond the stream. First jump scare, lost his cool. Turn that panic into fuel. Side quest, plot twist, wild plays. Chat spamming W's for days. From zero to yo, I know your name. Built a fam inside a frame. Hit that wall, almost walked away. Then the love put him back on stage. Beyond the stream, where the clips don't show the grind in between. Every scream, every laugh, every you. Got this team, we're diving deep with Big Malta on the scene. Yeah, we're going beyond the stream. Beyond the stream. How many nights did you talk to the void? Still smile, still try. How many times did you hit and thinking this was goodbye? Now every follow feels like fuel. Every chill like breaking rules. From one small room to a living dream, we're riding shotgun in your seat. Beyond the stream where the clips don't show the grind in between. Every scream, every laugh, every you. Got this team, we're diving deep with Big Malta on the scene. Yeah, we're going beyond the stream. Beyond the stream. UPM bullet with the questions. Big Malta with the lessons. Oh yeah, hit go live. Chase the beam, we're all one. Click beyond the stream. Beyond the stream. UPM bullet with the questions. Big Malta with the lessons. Oh yeah, hit go live, chase the beam. We're all one click. Beyond the stream.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Big Malta live and in color. Hello, Big Malta. Welcome in, good sir.
Hello, everybody. Lucky
Alright,
number
alright.
13 on the episodes, eh?
Hey, there we go. Yes, sir. Lucky number 13. The
awesome.
the season semi-finale, if you will, good
Right
sir. Well, we won't waste no time, Mr. Malta. Thank you for coming up and being a part of this podcast. And
Thank you for
like you
having
said, number 13. Can you believe that, guys? We've been doing this since October and already 13 episodes in. Let's go. So, Mr.
I
Malta,
love it.
we will
Yeah.
give you the floor. Go ahead, introduce yourself. Tell us who you are. Tell us what you're all about and how you came up with your stream name.
Absolutely. The stream name's a funny one. First and foremost, hey, everybody, I'm Big Malta. You can also call me by Zach. Go by that, too. I've been streaming now for about a year and a bit, year and a couple months. I do a disgusting amount of variety. By that, I mean hard to catch the same game twice, except in a few rare cases. But I love to play everything that's new, everything that's coming out. The stream name question's funny. On Xbox 360 and up, I was young Malta for a long time. And then I turned 30 and I went, I don't think that flies anymore. So let's come up with a new adjective. So Big took its place. The Malta part is because my mom is Maltese. So I'm half Maltese. The other half of me, Canadian, born in Canada, all that good stuff. But Malta's a very small country. They're one of the smallest in the world, if you're not counting the Vatican City, probably the smallest. And I'm very proud of that heritage. Its country decided to put that in the name.
Let's go. Let's go. It's good to see that you hit puberty and went from Young Malta to Big Malta. And it's funny because you named your bot for chat Young Malta or Little Malta or something. What is it?
Yeah. Little Malta, that's exactly right. Oh boy.
I didn't
That bot
put
is
two.
funny.
I didn't put two and two together until you just said that. I was like, hey, his bot is named, Little or Young Malta.
I make fun of that bot constantly, man. I bully it. I call it my AI son. But
Yeah, son, let's go. Lady says hello. Oh, hello, Malta.
hello, lady. How you doing?
So, what got you into streaming?
Oh man, that's a great question. One of the things that I've always strived for, especially in the online space with gaming, is having a good place to play online with people, make friends. But I found that the online like PvP environment, I don't know if you guys will agree with this, but it's a little bit toxic at times. You're playing a game, people are kind of using that as a space to yell and scream and take out frustrations and be a little less unpleasant sometimes. So forming real connections was actually pretty tough. I realize that broadcasting on Twitch gives you a great platform to talk to people and make like real connections and enjoy yourself. I know a couple people that have done this for a while and they kind of talked me up to it and I went, you know what, I could do that. That sounds like fun. That sounds like fun. So that was the turning point for me, is deciding that it was just a good space for it, right?
Yes, of course. And like you were just saying,
Yeah.
great place, great way to make new connections and new friends and shout at a game and not get judged by it.
Exactly right. Exactly right. It's all love on here.
And you're wearing a hockey jersey, so I'm assuming you like the shouting and the hollering and
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm a little on the loud side, although I will tell you, it's a 7-Eleven hockey jersey, so I don't know what that counts for, but wanted to rep Canada a little bit. So
there you go. So you said you've been doing this for a little over a year now. Is that correct?
yes, sir. Absolutely. Last January, February-ish, around there. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, cold in the
congratulations
winter
on
time.
the year. Congratulations on the
Thank
year.
you.
Let's see. Do you stream on any other platforms other than Twitch?
YouTube also broadcasts the streams, although I'm going to tell you, most of the time it goes sight unseen. I get the email that says your YouTube stream growth, and it's like past viewers 0, current viewers 0, and I think it's funny. But hey, the more accessibility, the better. The
That's
odd
right.
time I get a YouTube chatter, I'm going, oh, look at that.
Hey, what are you doing here? It's like that the TikTok video where it's like, what is it? When you're just not used to somebody being in chat and somebody says that, I was like, where'd you come from?
Yeah, whoa, somebody's here with me? This is crazy.
Hey, how you doing?
Hold on. That's exactly right. Those are my only two platforms I stream on. Otherwise, I post short form content about everywhere. So good old TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, all that good stuff. All that.
And I have your links in my chat, but it is, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's Big Malta across all platforms, correct?
There's one of them that they stole Big Malta on. It was man, I wish I could tell you. I should be locked into this. Somebody had taken it and I was like, what? I think it's TikTok. I have to be No, I'm Big Malta on TikTok. It was something like YouTube or something. It has to be Big Malta. I don't know. No, maybe that's Instagram. I'm fact checking. I should have had this straight, but yeah. No, Big Malta on Instagram too. One of them is Big Malta.
All right, guys. So just go to all the socials. Yeah, if you go to all the socials and type in Big Malta, and the one does not show him, type in Big Malta. Just add an extra. Just add an extra big in there. That's fine.
Yeah. Same went on PlayStation. Somebody had taken the username. I'm like, dog, what? What other Big Maltas running around here competing with me? Right? Is there a bigger Malta? Oh shoot.
We need to have a battle of the Maltas. There can only be one.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, it's stolen valor. They're stealing this.
So if you're out there, other Big Malta, we're challenging you for the battle of the Maltas.
I'm coming for you. Dang, that's a real call out.
Hey, I'm just saying. I mean, there can only be one, right?
It's true. It's true. You're right. You're right.
So what kind of games do you stream, or do you have a favorite type of game that you enjoy streaming? I know you said you're a variety streamer and you don't do a game more than once unless if it's a certain few. So what would you say is your favorite type of streaming game?
Oh, I'm really glad you asked that. To be honest, I like to play new release titles a lot. So I try to stay like ear to the ground with the gaming community. And if something's coming out people are really enjoying, if I'm forecasting something to be like just an absolute killer title, I'm gonna pick it up and try it and trying to let people know like not any good opinions, but my opinions on the games for sure. I'll tell them like, is this worth paying 60 to 80 bucks for or not? My favorite types of gamers definitely like action adventure titles. Anything that's got like cool cinematics, good feelings, and just like an artistic spirit. I love that stuff. That's my number one favorite for sure. If we're talking like Uncharted and The Last of Us, God of War games, a lot of those PlayStation titles. Big fan of that style of game for sure.
Gotcha. Nikki
Yeah.
says only one Malta, and he's our favorite.
Thank you, Nikki. Oh, I appreciate that.
So, what kind of games will you not play? Absolutely no, you cannot pay you enough to do it. You will refuse. What is that type of game style or game that you won't play?
Oh man, that's an easy one. It's strategy games, believe it or not. If you were to throw in like Civilization 6, I know that's a great game, but my brain does not work for that. It's just the puzzle aspect that like really loses me. I am not invested enough to learn, and for some reason it just doesn't click. I'm sitting there going, why am I losing this every time? And then I get frustrated and inevitably it just doesn't work. That's the big one. The other one that I still will dabble in, but oh man, it's a struggle for me is Dead by Daylight. I like watching it, but people that play it have that down to a science, and I just don't.
Oh yeah, I definitely agree with that.
Funny as it is.
I have Dead by Daylight downloaded it, and I played it on console years ago. Sucked at it then. Came to PC because everything's better on PC.
Right.
And downloaded it when Springtrap was released. Played it
Oh yeah.
maybe like 3 or 4 games, and I was like, nope, I still suck at this. So couldn't tell you the last time that I played it. I think that was probably the last time I did.
That sounds like me too, man. Maybe we'd be a good duo on there. Who knows?
Hey, there we go. Y'all want to see some horrible how not to play Dead by Daylight? Join the collab.
Yeah, we'll run a tutorial on that one. Just do the opposite of this. You're bound to win.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
That's funny.
I watch people play it, and just watching how they loop the killer and throw the pallet down. I'm just like, how do you make that look so easy? Like when I do it, I'm killed as soon as they look at me. Like,
Straight up, yeah. Yeah, you're absolutely right. That part is tough. Oh man.
It is. So if you're comfortable answering this, what do you do for a living?
Oh, I'm totally comfortable with this. It's something I joke about in chat a lot, but I manage a furniture store, which has no correlation to streaming whatsoever. If I'm talking on here like I'm selling couches all day, streaming by night, that sounds a little insane, but it's got a cool duality.
Yeah.
Got a little bit of a different world than people might know.
It's like Superman, you do something by day and you're completely opposite at night.
Yeah, at work, I'll tell you honestly, I kind of cosplay a grandfather. So I'm dressed in like, a sweater vest, a pair of glasses so my eyes don't get burnt out on my computer. I got my hair done up a little bit different, very prim and proper, doing the customer service gambit. And I get onto Twitch and, well, quite the opposite. I'm dressed a little bit skeezier, using a little bit different choice language. It's almost like looking at a different person, I'll tell you that much.
You're Jekyll and Hyde.
Exactly right. Exactly right.
Go.
This is the fun side, though. I'll tell you that much.
Come on. So, how many biddies or subs is it going to take to get professional Malta on stream? Sweater vest and all.
The customer service version? That sounds like a heck of an idea, for sure.
Hey, there you go.
I'm not against it. Use my phone voice on there. I hear you.
Welcome to Big Malta's chat. Today, we're going to play.
Put the helpline on screen. Phone in. I'll answer all your questions about Ottomans.
There you go. Oh, man,
boy.
oh man. That could be a fun
That's
stream.
fun.
I'm just saying.
It could be. It definitely could be.
Just go
I
get
need
you like
a
a
burner
little.
phone.
I was literally about to say, just go get you like a little burner phone or something.
Furniture line. Oh man, that's funny. That is really funny.
We're gonna make it happen, chat. Mark our words. We'll be there. See, look, Frodo
Absolutely.
says I'll be there.
Frodo. I was telling Bullet this before the stream, but today me and Frodo, collided with each other. We both ended stream at the same minute and tried to raid each other in the same minute. It was so funny. I've never seen that before.
Crazy.
Oh, shout out Frodo for that though. That was
Yes.
hilarious.
It's W Frodo. He is another. And speaking of Dead by Daylight, like he is one of the ones that has it down to a T.
He does. Yeah, he knows that science for sure. Real.
Exact same time, crazy. Yes. I've never
It
had
was.
it where we've crossed paths, but I've had it to where as soon as it gets to like 1 second and you go to hit the raid button, you get raided, and it's like, oh, okay, well let's cancel this real quick. All right, hey guys, how y'all doing?
Yeah,
Then you gotta restart
exactly.
the
I had that
timer.
a couple days ago. This was just uncanny, man. Uncanny.
So, what is your current setup for streaming? Like, you don't have to go into PC specs or anything, but what is your like the
Oh, yeah.
generic layout of your setup look like?
This is surprising to a lot of people because I've got like kind of a weird setup. I'm largely a console gamer, so I have the PS5 Pro, which is my main source of action, if you will. I've got the Xbox Series X, the fancy boy, and I've got the Switch 2 all set up on my desk. I have dual monitors, one that strictly streams the console game, and then I've got like a mini PC, the best one that money could buy out there, that sits there strictly used for stream that plays off my other monitor and feeds to the capture card.
Hmm.
So it's complicated, but it works really well. It's a lot of switches between those consoles, I'll tell you.
Seems like a lot of work.
It was. It's nice though, because whatever console exclusives they put out, so like the newest Pokemon game, I went and picked that up right away. If PlayStation's like, hey, we got like Saros coming out at the end of the month, I don't blink twice. I'm like, pre-order it for whatever. I can play it on stream. It's fine. I got it. Doesn't need to wait for a certain launch. I'm just there and ready for it.
So, you guys,
I've
if
always
y'all are
kinda been
looking
like
for that brand new gaming content exclusive, reviewing professionalism, check out Big Malta. He will tell you
Ooh,
whether it's
man.
worth spending your $80-$90 for a brand new game.
I write all the reviews out and post them in the Discord, and they are something else. I'm no IGN, I'll tell you that much. For
Well,
better or
since-
for worse.
Since you have chat pulled up, you can go ahead and drop your Discord link in chat so chat can hop on over and check out your Cord server, sir.
Thank you for mentioning that. I certainly will. I would love to.
Of course.
If I can find the way to.
Tonight is all
Yeah.
about you, my man. Like, using this to get you out there and all your platforms and Discord and everything. That's what it's about. So whatever
I
it is.
appreciate that.
Oh no, it didn't post. Hold on. I don't know why. Hold on, chat. Technical difficulties. I don't know why
Oh,
it does
no.
this. I have it turned off to where
Oh,
you can post stuff, but it never does. So
that's so funny. That's so funny. That's okay.
we got it. We got it. Hold on. I got this. Because I have the power to override that kind of stuff.
Ooh, perfect.
Yeah, they
King
making
of
me pull the
moderation.
yeah, make me pull the big stuff out. There y'all go. There is
Perfect.
the link to Big Malta's server, the Dove Club.
Absolutely.
So y'all head over, check that out. So what does your stream schedule normally look like? Like, how often do you try to stream weekly?
I try for 3 every week at the minimum. At the minimum. My 3 are always restricted to my days off of work, and I'm not asking anybody to follow my schedule because it's very varied. But if they show up at any of them, I'm honored. So I usually stream like Sundays in the afternoon time, Tuesdays the better part of the day, and Thursday or Friday, depending on if there's a release that week, whether it comes out on the Thursday or the Friday, so that we can get first coverage on that stuff. I want to take first stab at whatever new game is rolling out so people aren't getting spoiled, so they're not seeing things like way, way later. Just kind of be up there with it.
There you go.
Yeah, man. It's cool.
Live with Big Malta, the brand new release.
Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right.
So, when you have that first time chatter come in, you got your little box that has some generic rules that you put, and it says, okay, I got it, and then they can chat. What are some ground rules for your channel so if they came in, they know what to look out for?
Yeah, you know what? I'm all about just inclusiveness. Like, I won't tackle any sort of intolerance. I don't want somebody talking ill of somebody based on their gender, sex, religion, or politics. I don't want that kind of thing in there. This is a peaceful place. Like, this is somewhere where you can give me the worst take on earth. You can be like, hey, you know what? Step Brothers wasn't funny. And I'll be like, whoa, 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 hang on. But I'll hear it. I'm here to listen and maybe even argue back.
I will argue.
The
I'll
other
argue with it.
stuff. Oh yeah, I'd argue with it too. Movies gold, right? Who's
Yes.
gonna come in and say that? I hope nobody, but you never know people's tastes. You never know. Yeah, as far as the other stuff though, if I see any of that, I have it pretty heavily moderated that like I don't want people doxing each other or like hurting each other. And luckily I find the community is fantastic. I know I've been in streams, I saw somebody where somebody was kind of pressing the streamer, like tell everybody your location kind of thing. And I was like, that's just not respectful. That kind of thing, I don't sit with. But you know what? Everything else, whether it's just like commentary, even somebody saying, I had a hard day, let's talk about it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. That's fine. I'm happy to be a sounding board for that stuff. I'm here for the people, and I'm here to do that with them. Yeah, even if they're promoting a stream, too. Like, that's great. People stream here. I'm happy to watch streams as much as I'm happy to stream. So that's totally okay, too.
W streamer, indeed. And that's what I try telling everybody that may have never heard of you. Like, you're just so... I'm trying to put you're very generous and you're very nice, and like you said, your community is definitely a win for that as well. Like you have a way of making everybody feel welcomed. If I'm
I
saying
can say
that
the same for
correctly.
you, man.
No,
Absolutely.
here we go. Look at you trying to be look, you're already on the podcast. You don't have to butter me up no more, okay?
True. That's funny.
So what is a big pet peeve of yours during stream?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Personally, during stream, it's when I can hear my cat throwing up. Yeah, that's the biggest one. I hear that fateful noise from outside of the stream room where I'm like, uh-oh, something's happening that's not supposed to be. And people on the other side can't hear what I hear. And I'm going, I gotta throw up the BRB right quick. Hang on. Oh my God, that's my biggest pet peeve for sure. For sure. The other one, and this is unique to my industry probably, it's when a representative from a company is trying to phone me midstream to sell me something for my job. And I'm like, I'm kind of busy. Let's not grab this. That's it. I don't have a lot of other things that bother me. I'm kind of here and unbothered other than that.
Yeah, like, look, I am off the clock. Call the other manager.
Yeah, exactly.
How
I
did you
just
get
missed
this
the call
number?
and had them continue. Yeah, you got my personal line? That's crazy.
Well, you know what they say, if it's important, they'll leave a message.
That's exactly right. They don't text. I'm like, oh, I'm not reporting to this. No, thank you.
Yep, there you go. Didn't leave me a voicemail. You didn't text me, ask me how you doing. No, sorry. I don't want your couch. Keep your couch in your store.
I'll get you back in 5 hours, you know?
5 to 10 business days.
Yeah, exactly. That sounds about right.
So if you can remember, what was the first game that you streamed?
Oh, you know what? I do remember what it was. I started out playing a game that I actually still play to this day. I'm a fan of certain gacha games and those varieties. Now, I understand they're a little predatorial sometimes. They take up a lot of time or they prey on people for money. So I don't necessarily tell everybody and their dog to go up playing them. But I was playing Honkai Star Rail. It's a game that I keep up on. I just usually keep it off stream now. I really started with that and like kind of got to know a lot of good friends through that game too. I regret nothing about ever having streamed that game, and I still think it's a good time to play. Not sponsored, by the way.
So what's that game about?
That was
I've
my
never
random
heard of
base.
it.
It's kind of like a turn-based RPG style gacha game. So they roll out like dozens and dozens and dozens of new characters. We're since about 2021 playing that game. So yeah, been a long time now. 2022 maybe, somewhere around there. But it's really fun. You get your characters in like a turn-based team of 4. You go through the motions fighting against other little enemies. They give out mini games every other week. The content flow in that game is absurd. It's a free to download game, but they give you like a ton of stuff to do. I think I've got collectively probably 500 hours in that game.
Sheesh.
Yeah, over a lot of years it just adds up, right?
Oh yeah, indeed.
Yeah, it's cool though. I still keep up, and I've met some of the voice actors from the game who have been really nice people. They're really cool just to talk to. In the next little while, we're going to an expo on a vacation. They have a couple of the VAs there, so I'll probably just share my appreciation for their craft. Tell them like, hey, I still play that game. I like your role. Good job. Expect that in a vlog at some point.
Nice, nice.
It'll
So
be chill.
y'all
Yeah.
be sure to check that out and wait, and, when that drops.
Yeah. Just give me time to edit, please. Be nice.
What's a game from your childhood you wish you could play again for the first time?
Oof, so easy. There's two answers for this, and they're Crash Bandicoot and Spyro the Dragon. Man, I loved those games as a kid. They were so formative for me. I remember first time I ever saw that little orange Bandicoot, and I was like, I don't know who this fella is. I love him. I'd die for this guy.
And then you do
It
die
was
for
just
him
so
because
much
you're
fun.
playing him.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Spyro the Dragon 2, like, they were so fun. There was a point in time, and this is kind of a throwback here, but they made Crash Purple and Spyro Orange where they mixed the worlds of the two. And
Hmm.
as a kid, that brought a tear to my eyes. I was just like, there's no way. This is a dream come true for me. So the games maybe were just a little bit lackluster, like mobile games, but they were everything to me back then for sure.
As those crossover events, like all Fairly Odd Parents and Danny Phantom and all them other ones.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah, those crossover ones that we didn't appreciate until we were older, and then we appreciated the value of it for sure.
Hmm, absolutely.
Those are both great games, and Spyro has been remade. Yes, yes. So, fun fact:
Yeah.
I never played Spyro as a child. I never
Oh,
played
no
Crash
way.
as a kid neither. It
Oh,
wasn't until the remakes came out for what is it, like the PS4, I think it was, until I played
yeah,
them for the
that's right.
first time.
Oh, that's
And
wonderful. I played those remakes too, and man, it was magic. It was magic.
yep,
Truly,
I
it was magic.
I my wife had the PlayStation 4 because after the PS2 I just went to Xbox and I never looked back. And
Oh, yeah.
we got together and she had the remake of Spyro and I was like, you know what? I never played that. Not let me tell you, that was one of the funnest games that I ever played. I
I can
logged a
see
lot of
why.
time on it.
Yeah.
Yes, I was like, so this is
Those
what this
games are a
little
joy.
purple dragon was all about. I missed out.
Right? It's like I'd 100% that game. I'd play it again and I'd 100% that. I have the knowledge now.
do you, do you have a favorite game, like all time top favorite game?
Yeah, that's kind of a big question, but I would definitely say it exists somewhere either in Uncharted 3, God of War Ragnarok, or we could pick a Resident Evil game. And you can almost pick one at random. Resident Evil 5 has a very, very special place in my heart. Those are going to get the throne for me. That's your podium right there. Really just such a big fan of those games. They make me feel a certain way that's like, oh, this is gold. This is gold. Oh, you're good. I was going to say that cinematic kind of storytelling really, really sells me. It was like, this is emotional. This is acted to like an extreme. And like, this would connect generations. People could play this now. They could play this in 20 years and this would still connect, I feel.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say God of War was probably another one that I missed out on as a kid. It wasn't until me
Mm.
and the wife got together and I played. What was it? Oh, it's the one with his son where he is the game after he lost his wife or his mother or whatnot.
Oh, yeah. First one with
That's
Atreus. That game's
yeah, that
so
one.
good, man.
Yep, that was the first one that I played. So
That voice actor is supposed to be where I'm going on vacation. The guy who voices Kratos in those games. So if I can share my appreciation with him in person, I'm gonna take advantage of that for sure. There's no doubt in my mind. I'll gladly talk to him.
so what is a game you've 100% completed that you'd recommend to a new gamer?
Oh, that's a great question. To a brand new gamer.
Brand new, never played a game
If
before. I want to play a game. What would you recommend?
Yeah, if you're just starting right now, this is a bit of a tough one because I'm not at the 100% mark. I'm cheating a little bit. I'd say Resident Evil 9. It
Ooh.
has a great duality. It's really fun. People have asked me, like, should I try this out? And I'm like, yeah, most definitely. I would also love to throw in like a Fallout 3, but to say I've 100% of that is such a stretch. I've played it many times, but getting that 100% platinum, oh boy, my skill is not quite at that point.
Now, for someone that has never played Resident Evil, i.e., myself, would you recommend
Mhm.
me to start with 9?
Yeah, yeah. I'd say if you're interested in the genre to begin with, if you're like familiar with horror, there are places you could start to establish the story, like Resident Evil 4, that would give you a little bit better pretext for it. But if you were like, I'm just doing a one and done, start on the new one. It's very, very polished. It is very, very like pristine in the way it presents itself. And it's got the really cool aspects of both getting to experience the fear of one character and how scary they can make those games, and the absolute powerhouse that's their other protagonist, Leon Kennedy, and how he's just unstoppable.
Nikki says she's never played Spyro or Crash either, so I'm not the only one. I don't feel so bad.
No, I hope she gets to. I bet she would really like them, to be honest. Good with the kids, too, honestly.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's very family friendly.
What gets you to stream on bad days? Like you've had a really bad day at work and you know that you got to stream that night. What gets you to stream on those bad days?
Yeah, I have a couple things. One answer is better than the other for sure. Part of me is this almost OCD level, like compulsion. If I tell people I'm going to stream, I live up to my word. I'm like, I'm gonna be there. I will be there. For good, bad, or worse, I'm like, I'm gonna be on the stream. But the real thing that drives me to be there is the friends that are here waiting. If I start a stream, I see in the chat, I have friends there ready to watch, ready to talk to. It's just a sense of relief. Doesn't matter how hard the day was, how bad things have gone. People here will just be there to hear you. They're there to talk to you, and they make you feel better immediately. I have so many good friends that I see, and I'm like, man, that's lovely. And I come out of there smiling no matter what. That's the thing that really gets me through, for sure.
And every time I've asked that question, the community I think, has always been the answer that has been thrown out. Because, like you said, your community showing up. That's just it makes it better, and especially for the ones that have been there for a while that knows you, more than just the streamer level, but more kind of on the personal friend level, and can get you out of that funk. That what makes it all worthwhile for sure.
I agree with you 100%. 100%. They know.
So what has been the hardest thing you've had to overcome since you've started streaming?
I think the thing they don't tell you, and I'm sure every streamer ever can relate to this, the technical stuff is, oh man, not as easy as people make it look. You go to streams that are so polished, people press a button, 40 things happen. You start streaming, you're like, that's some good work. You get a newfound appreciation watching some of those like streamers at big communities with these elaborate redeems. Like, how did you do that? I have hit up so many people being like, I'm really sorry. I just saw in your stream you had this redeem. How'd you make that happen? What did you use? I've gone down the rabbit hole on like tutorials on YouTube, whether it be for things like Mix It Up or like Trigger Fire, just OBS or hardware related. Having to look up specific pieces of equipment like, should I be filtering it this way? Do I need to change the visual aspect? Recently here, I had a problem where my audio was desyncing itself, and it was a monitoring issue. It took me 3 weeks to learn even just that was causing a bit of a drag in the audio on stream, and I went, oh, you're kidding me. This is tough. But I got it now, so.
There you go. Let's see.
Yeah, that part was ridiculous.
Facts, there's always something new to learn. Exactly, yeah.
Couldn't have said it better myself. You're right.
Going to your audio thing, I had Papa Marshmallow on here a few months ago, and he was in one of my streams one time, and he was like, your audio sounds like really muffled. Like, what filters do you have on your stuff? And I was like, I don't know. It was like, when you get off stream, call me, share your screen with me, and I'll walk you through how. And I did that, and he went through my OBS settings with me and everything. He was like, you need to put this filter, put it at this decibel, put this filter on at this. And let me tell you, it was like a night and day difference the next time I streamed. And I was just like, really, just those 3 filters made a whole difference. And I was like, that's wild to me.
Yeah, no doubt. I've had that where I've over filtered and then I hit a gong behind me. You can't even hear it. It's like, how do you guys not hear that? That's the loudest thing on earth. Those of you at home, this is the gong, by the way. Yeah, it's an elite Facebook Marketplace find.
You get your chimes back there as well. Where's the harmonica?
Oh, yeah.
Where's the harmonica?
Oh, it's always beside me. I keep it on my person, don't you worry. We got a walking soundboard over here.
There you go. And for chat, if you aren't familiar or don't know who Malta is, he has channel points where you can redeem for a evil harmonica note, a 1-note harmonica,
for this thing,
that thing, the chimes behind him, and the gong. He's got all sorts of stuff.
Any that can and will be yours.
Yeah. He also got a VIP gambling slot where I've still yet to win. I probably spent about 10,000 points on it, but it's fine. I'll get it one
Oh, I
day.
lost the bet the other day. I had to turn up the win rate to 60%. A bunch of people got it.
Of course, of course.
Not to make you feel worse about losing.
That's all right. I mean, that's why I don't gamble. Ooh, I
Yeah,
can't
fair.
wait
It's
to
a
see
good
that.
lesson learned, right?
There you go, Chef. Got
There
one,
we
got
go,
one
please
person
do.
ready to see it. There you go.
Right on it.
Ever since you've started streaming, is there anything you have not? Sorry, words. Okay, take two.
You're good.
Action. Ever since you've started
Go.
streaming, is there anything that you regret not taking advantage of?
You know, that's a really good question. I will say right off the jump, it should have been collaborations because I ran this almost as like a solo ship, and I would meet people of like similar caliber. But I regret not reaching out to talk to more people sooner because a lot of the good friends that we've found, like just through word of mouth or from like meeting each other in similar spaces, when I collaborate with those people, it gives me just such a great sense of joy. Friday, I was playing with Smokey Gamer, mutual friend here, and like, that guy's awesome. That guy's incredible. But it took a long time for us to actually link up and get to streaming together. And by the time we did, both of us are like, hey, this is awesome. This is great. So that's something I wish I had started a little bit sooner, but hey, no time like the present, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. We love.
Yeah.
We love Smokey Gamer around here. He's another W streamer for sure.
Yeah, real legend for sure. Guy's awesome. He's a pillar.
Yeah, and I would have to piggyback off that. Yeah, collabs definitely is something I need to get better at as well because, like you said, you try to run this as a solo ship, you gonna get nowhere. It's a community. Community helps everybody.
Sure does. Sure does. But you know what? We're doing it right now.
There we
me,
go.
we're in this.
Did we end this together? High School Musical, baby. We all in it together.
Oh yeah, you got it.
Do
I'll
you
be your
ever...
Gabriella. I got you.
Oh, can I have this dance? I heard
funny.
it. I heard that on the radio on the way home earlier, so that's why it popped in my head.
Oh, that's incredible.
Chef agrees, says she needs to do more collabs. Did so many for a while, then everyone got busy. Yeah, and that's just something else. It's hard finding, just everybody's schedules lining up with real life and work schedules, and some have kids. It's just really hard to find time per se. But let me tell you, when you do get that time to line up perfectly and the stars align, it's a great stream.
True. I feel like people in their different time zones, it gets tough too.
Oh yeah, time zones.
I talk about this a lot. My time zone is an odd one. I'm like out in the mountains here, so I'll talk to people that are down in the States or even in other countries. I have a chatter that I just love to talk to every day, and he'll hit me up at 2 in the afternoon and go, man, I'm going to sleep. It's 2 a.m. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, right, have a great night. Meanwhile, my day's just getting started.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Really tough.
Scotch that was in chat earlier, he lives in Australia. He's 16 hours ahead of me. So
he's in the future.
Oh yeah, so when my day's starting, his is ending, and vice versa. So
yeah, that makes sense. I mean,
sense. Like right now, it's 7:43 for me, and
oh yeah, and it's not even 6 for me.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, time zones
That's
are hard
crazy.
for collabs. Yeah, they are indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Just a hurdle, I guess.
But we get through it. We make it work.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Let's see, where are we at here? Do you ever feel forced to go live sometimes?
Yeah, although I feel like it's self-imposed. I definitely feel that. There's been a day or two where, like, work is long, you go through something a little tough, or you're just, like, trying to pull your shorts up, eat dinner as fast as you can, get changed, get on here. And I've told people, like, yeah, I'll be there at 7. And all of a sudden, I'm looking at the clock going, oh, shoot, it's 6:50. And I'm, like, halfway done a plate of lasagna. I gotta go quick here. So sometimes I'm, like, a little stressed about it. But again, like, that pain is alleviated. You get on here, you're like, nah, this is chill. We're good. We're good. There's no pressure once you're just here. I feel like if I showed up 20 minutes later or with the plate of lasagna to the stream, I don't think people would be mad. I don't think the chat's going to put me under fire for that.
No, like if you would have messaged me, like, hey man, I'm running late. I'm getting me some lasagna. I would have just went live and be like, all right, guys. So here's the deal. All right, so Malta is bringing lasagna for everybody. So he'll be here in a minute.
Woo! Big promises. Holy, I'm not that good at cook, That's funny.
So you were just speaking about collabs a little while ago. If you could collab with any streamer, whether it be a big mega streamer or just a smaller streamer, who would it be?
Yeah, you know what? That's a great question. There is somebody who I've not collaborated with on stream yet, but I think just has one of the best like sense of humor that I can give a person. His name is Uwu Sulu. Dude is hilarious. Very funny. I play games with him offline, and honestly, he just tells me the funniest things ever. Our time zones are just a little off. He doesn't stream as much anymore, but that guy, huge shout out to that guy. He's just super funny. Super, super funny. That's why it really just boils down to like the person's humor at its core. And in his case, I think he's just electric. He's a really funny dude. That's probably who I'd pick.
Very nice, very nice. And yeah, like you
Yeah,
were
we're
saying,
friends. I don't know why we haven't, but
yeah, like you were just saying, the collabs, their energy has to match per se. Like, you said that he just cracks you up, and his energy is just on fire. Like I was watching yours and Smokey's Fall Guys stream the other night, and boy, I was laughing and hurting because I couldn't catch my breath.
sometimes I say something to Smokey that I'm like, is this joke gonna land? And man, is he good at picking that stuff up. He is hilarious. Seriously, he can take a joke and he just knows right away. He's like, this is gonna be it.
Mhm.
If I posted a clip the other day where I said if we win this match, I'd pee my pants. I don't know why I said that. And his first response is, me too. I would too.
There you go.
I was like, well, it took him no seconds. Didn't skip a beat. I'm like, oh man, I'm with the right guy.
There you go. I hope y'all
was
did.
fun.
I hope y'all won that match to see if y'all were true to y'all's words.
That's the worst part. We did.
We expect some
That's
pee
pretty
pants
feeling
here, sir.
Dang, these pants are too dry for stream. That's funny. Yeah, we owe everybody. Sorry, everybody.
What would you say your favorite memory that you've had since streaming?
Yeah, if I may, we did something last year. This was in December. I decided, obviously based on what I see in the streaming space a lot and the much bigger version of the Streamer Awards, to have a smaller one that was contained within a part of the community that doesn't cater to just the big streamers or the multi-thousand stream partners. So I decided to put together my own niche stream awards, basically building a website, making sure that people could present and recognize their favorite streamers within the community, whether it be themselves or their friends, and just get exposure to each other, make lots of good connections. So that kind of thing, I wasn't sure how it would land. I had a great co-host for it, Goth Calico. She helped me out on that. And we decided just to put it on end of December. It went bigger, better than I ever could have expected. It was a huge thing. I've never seen my CCV in triple digits, and it scared me. It was really cool. We decided to jazz it up, wore suit and tie, decorate my whole stream room out, and I thought if no one shows up, that's okay. But the people came through en masse. We had almost 10,000 votes in the awards, and I got to know so many great people through that show. I think we were talking before the stream, even between you and I. That was one of the connections we had too. That's my favorite memory for sure. For sure.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that's how I came across you. Was I was there for Gypsy, Cozy, and I think Bree was in there as well.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I was there to support and show for the community and whatnot. And lo and behold, at the end of the show, I got an honorable mention. I was like, oh, okay. I wasn't aware of that, but okay.
Well deserved too. And Z winning Streamer of the Year, Bree winning Best IRL. It was awesome. I was like, wow, no doubt they're picking the right people for this.
Oh, yeah,
no doubt.
For sure.
Yeah. Super.
I'll scratch that question out because I was gonna I had it queued down the line to explain the gaming awards, but it was definitely I said, that's how I came across you. And for someone, a great example for somebody that did not know who you or Calico were, and just seeing how y'all presented the awards for it being just first time award show as well. You would not have realized, if you had not have told us, I would have never known that was the first time y'all put that on. I mean, the presenters for the awards were just as professional as can be, and that was something else I thought was cool, that y'all didn't just do it yourselves. Y'all had other streamers come in to present awards, and I thought that was just pretty cool by itself. And then just, I'm losing my words. But
Oh no,
it was
that's
a great
okay.
it was a great time for sure, and just seeing how y'all presented yourselves, and just seeing how the community showed up, and like you said, it was in the triple digits. I think the highest I saw it on my end, because I was in and out, I think it was like 106, 107 between the two of y'all, and it was just y'all, and it wasn't just chat was flying by, like y'all were also taking the time to interact with the chat and read the chats and everything, and I was just like, these two, to be able to keep up with all of this stuff, like that just shows the appreciation they have for their community. And I was like, instant follows. I gotta, and I knew from that moment when I met you and Calico, I was like, I've got to get them on this podcast. And
Oh man, I'm so happy to be too. It's so nice to be here. It's great.
yeah, and lo and behold, but I didn't want to just be random, like a rando, just like, hey dude, I do this podcast, like, would you want to come do it? Like, I wanted to hang out with you and get to know you a little bit, and then I felt, I guess, comfortable to approach you. I didn't want you to get that rando weird vibe from me, like, who's this guy like
Oh
messaging me
no,
out of the blue like this?
I'm down for adventure. I'm down for whatever. You could be like, "Do you want to go through a trek through the forest together?" I'd be like, "Oh yeah, yeah,
Let's go.
I'm there."
Let's go get us some moose there, eh?
Yeah, exactly, man. I haven't seen one of them in a minute. Holy.
And Chef agrees, says yes, the awards were absolutely amazing. So yes, y'all did a fantastic
I've
job.
never been sweatier. I left that just a bucket of sweat because it was hot. Oh my god.
And I'm assuming y'all will be doing another one this year as well.
Yeah, this year I've been already in pre stages, and I say in pre as in pre because it's April and that's not till December. But the ideas kind of never stop going, and I've got some good connections and some good ideas, and every here and there using somebody that I know or that I trust as a sounding board, I'll just fire off a message, and be like, "Hey, I know it's not till December. Well, what do you think of this idea?" And I've had some really good constructive feedback from people, just being like, "Whoa, that's great," or like, "Ah, we can work on that." So I'm excited for what we're able to produce this year. I think I don't want to hype it up too much yet, but bigger, better, badder. Expect just great things. I kind of know what I'm doing a little better now, so
There you go.
it'll only refine itself through the years.
And you say it's only April, man. You know as well as I do. You blink your eye, it's July, and then you blink your eye again, then it's October, and then next thing you know, it's the week before. So you know it'll be here before you know
Yeah, man, I feel that 100%. Last time I checked, I was still in my 20s, and now look at me.
it. So
Now I'm not young Malta anymore. Dang.
can't wait to watch it again this year. Yes, as well. I will definitely
Can't wait
be
to have
there
you.
as well. And
I'm excited.
so kind of just munching off of that. So like, when should people expect to like start seeing, I guess, the voting and stuff to start, or like how can they elect people, or just tell us the whole process, how it
Oh, yeah.
goes.
Last year, I ended up basically building a site using just like a couple of tools that I had at my disposal. And I started the voting in October. And I plan on doing it about the same. So early October through end of November, we'll probably carry on the whole mass of the voting. I want everybody to get acquainted. One of the hardest parts, if I can be totally transparent, when you get the initial round of people nominating their friends, their counterparts, people they watch, is making sure that these are legitimate. Because there was a lot of nominations that came in where people may not have known a category, or people may have just been a little off with what they were voting into, where I'm like, oh, they voted X streamer for a place and they don't necessarily belong there. So either moving them a category or making sure that we just have the right people in the right place. I think even Burt's Bees was nominated in a category that he hadn't contributed to, and he was kind enough to reach out and be like, hey, I just want to offer like an amendment on this. I don't feel like I should be in, I think it was the IRL category. It's like, I don't feel like I should be there because I haven't really done that. So if you don't mind, I want this to go to the right person. I said, oh yeah, absolutely. But that part is the hardest. I have to watch a lot of streams and pay attention to a lot of people to see who deserves, not who deserves to be there, who belongs in the right places, I should say.
That's
Yeah, that part's tough.
understandable. Yeah, I can
Yeah,
imagine. So yeah.
I found myself on Twitch constantly just keeping like sharp eyes on the notifications to be like, all right, let's watch this person and see.
Yeah, because I was hybrid coder. He was in I think he was in the cozy category, I believe. And
Yeah.
He said he didn't even know he was even nominated until I told him about it like 2 weeks before the award show, and he was just like, "Wait,
Yeah.
what is this niche gaming award? Like, what are you talking about?" So I was like, "Yeah, dude, like you're in this category," and he was like, "Well, I'll have to go check it out then." And yeah, so
Oh man, I was in the family friendly categories. People were putting my name in there. I'm like, family friendly, please. No, 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 no. Not advertising myself that way. I've said things you should not have your children hearing on that stream. Oh my god.
but yes, it
That
is
part was fun.
definitely a great time for sure, and I was glad to have watched it and get to and like you said, I was able to discover a lot of people from that award show, whether they were presenting the award or just the nominees from it. Like it's definitely a great way to expose others, you know, to get their names out there. I don't know why her words are hard tonight. I promise I know how to talk.
It's okay, man. I'm nervous talking to you. Oh my god. The chat
Yeah.
looks great tonight. You look
Yeah.
great tonight. It's easy to
Oh,
get nervous.
shush your face. I'm
I
just in
know I'm
my
already here, but still.
I mean, I'm just in my normal my Beyond the Stream merch. That's all. I wear this every stream. There's nothing spectacular to look at, I promise.
I like it. It's good. It's really good.
It was so great to see so many people in the community getting recognition they deserve. Yes, it was indeed.
Yeah,
But yes,
certainly.
I definitely look forward to it this year, and I know it'll be even bigger than it was last year. And I just hope and wish for many, many years of this, and it just getting bigger and bigger until you're on TV one day with it. You're going up
I
against the
hope
big
so.
dogs. You'll
Or we get a community center. We can all link up for this. That would be great.
there we go.
That'd be
Yes,
great.
yep. And chat as well. If you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them in chat. He's watching chat. I'm watching chat. We'll be sure to get them in.
Of course.
Did you or do you have a role model when it comes to streaming?
Yeah, I do. I certainly do. There's a streamer I watch. He's a stream partner. He's got a higher CCV than some of the folks in our community, but he's full time with this. His name is TechSmith314. Guy is he's incredible. He's incredible. Really great streamer. You're in a chat of like usually around 400 or 500 people, but it honestly feels like you're just talking to the guy one on one. He answers everybody in his chat. Got a strong consideration for people, and he's been catering to this stream setup for like many, many years. He's somebody that truly does this out of like a sincere love and appreciation for the craft. He really, really loves art and the things that accompany it, and I find we have a similar taste. So I watch him a lot of the week. I've been sub to him for the better part of, oh, probably over a year now. And I really enjoy his chat. I really enjoy his company. I just think he's a great dude. Great dude, great community, and something you can throw on just at like any time of the day because he usually starts up early in the morning, my time, usually around 9 o'clock, and he runs through the better part of the day, 5 days in the week. It's easy to flip on. I've always looked up to him as somebody that's like a good approach for if you get that level of fame, if you get that level of recognition, how you should be treating your community and how involved he is in his process. I think it's great. That's definitely my role model for stream for sure. Without a doubt.
For sure, definitely sounds like a great streamer because, like you said, he takes the time to interact with everybody in chat. And there's some of the other bigger streamers where you go in and chat's just steadily flying, and they're just playing the game. Oh yeah, appreciate that sub. Thanks for the bits, and just keeps on going. And it definitely means a lot to take the time to interact with everybody.
Yeah. It's a nice thing too because I have a little bit of a backing here. I've had the chance to like interact with him one on one, and I think he's as great a person as he presents. It's not a facade. It's not him acting. It is just the genuine person you're looking at, and that's awesome. He's not putting on anything. It's really you're just with the guy there. It's awesome.
That's a big win for sure because you definitely don't want to put on a act when you're doing this, and then people get to know you one on one. It's like, well, this is nothing like you are on stream.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. 100% agree.
What would you say the best positive impact streaming has given you?
Oh yeah, for sure. The best positive impact it has is just on my like day-to-day appreciation for gaming as a whole. I used to look at it as just kind of this solo whatever endeavor, like it doesn't really matter. You just kind of do it, you walk away. People kind of treat it a little bit more like, you're a nerd if you do it, right? It has that stigma. People are like, oh, gaming is nerdy. Gaming is like not a cool thing. And this has just completely shifted my viewpoint on that. Now I feel like, no, gaming is awesome. It's a great thing. You get to make a lot of friends. Streaming has brought me into a place where you get a lot of like minded people that appreciate it as much. And they just kind of show you, like, no, it's a great way to connect people. It's a great way to talk to people, entertain or be entertained. It's awesome. It's turned some really like sour games that I've played into just a really great time. If I can give you an example of that, there was a game that came out. It was Code Violet. The game sucks. It's it's one of the worst things I've ever played, but I had one of the best times playing it on stream because I had a chat rolling of people that were like-minded to the way I feel. I say that lovingly. The game is like broken, it's half-baked. It was just kind of an awful product. But people were just laughing and joking and going on about like, man, this is terrible, but it's so funny. So to sit there and laugh together, I had a great time playing something that on my own I would have been pretty upset with. I have no regrets about that at all. I made that purchase and went, you know what? This was fun for Twitch. It was fun for me. It was fun for Twitch.
It's a
So
great
that's all right.
streaming
That part
game.
I
That's
really
it.
like. Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right. I'm never going to fire it up by myself in a million years. I will not. But on the stream, I'd do it again.
You know what? We've been having a bad day, guys. Let's just boot this on. I know Chad will get a kick out of it. Let's go.
Exactly. They'd be like, oh, he's got to play that stupid Dino game again. For any of the Code Violet streamers out there, I'm sorry, but I don't think there is any of you.
Again, going back to the Malta reviews, coming to you live.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's my worst one I've ever done. That's like a 1 out of 5. I would have given it a 0 if I could.
Have you ever thought about like starting like a little like a review site or like a review page or something, like just reviewing games that you've played?
Yeah, I mean, I've done the work that I have them all in writing. I put them all down in that channel, but if there was ever like a place to host it proper, I certainly would. It just depends. My social media reach a little bit more limited, to be fair. I would still post it on there, but it's almost like screaming into the void at the point we're at right now. That's for sure.
Well, I mean, you never know. You never know unless you try.
That's true. Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's the same that goes with Twitch. 100%.
There you
Words
go.
of wisdom. Mm-hmm.
Just do a dedicated day. Call it Review Thursday or something.
Exactly right. Exactly right. I would do that for sure.
or Tuesday. You have Taco Tuesdays and video game reviews.
Yeah, 100%. That gives you days to digest the games.
There you
Enjoy
go.
for a couple days, come back and tell people what you think.
There you go.
Yeah.
Let's see. Ooh. Did I ask that one already? Let's see. What's something small that still brings you joy in all of this?
You know what? It's the redeems. The redeems still crack me up. The timing of them is occasionally just diabolical. People know the cues and when to use these things to absolutely get a rise out of me, and it's so funny. The amount of time I've had somebody come in and tell me, like, hey, I want you to draw on the whiteboard, which is a silly little, like, prop I've got beside me, and they'll have me draw the silliest thing on the planet, that still brings me joy. I'm like, that is goofy, ridiculous, hilarious. But even after having seen them like a million times each, it feels like they're still so funny. It's still great to see people interact, see other people want that stuff to happen, and just have a little bit more of a hand in the stream. I love that stuff. I personally do. Something I'm always going to toy with, always going to have.
And I will give it to you as well. Like when somebody comes into chat and redeems whatever it may be, whether it be the word of the day or the daily pig, which is a picture of his cat that he takes daily, or the harmonica or the drawing, like you will stop what you're doing mid-game, pause it, and do it. Like there's no,
I gotta let him
let me
know.
finish, let me get to a save point, or let me, get to a safe spot. Like let me, no, paused right now. What do you want me to draw? Oh, you want me to draw, a dinosaur head on a chicken body? Okay, yeah, we'll do that right now, and then you'll do it.
Yep. Oh, I'm serious about these. I'm here for the people, man. I gotta put on.
Like earlier, as you were in stream and I came in and I did my daily, the word of the day and the daily pig, and you're like, all right, yep, hold up, let me get pause. You want the pig? I got the pig for you. And you were like, here's
I love
the pig.
that people want to see the pig, man. That's so fun. That cat is very near and dear to my heart, and I'm happy other people want to see her.
He's awesome at that, says chat. 100% agree. Yes.
Thank you, thank you. I try. I'll continue to try.
Let's see. Well, this kind of piggybacks into that last question that we did, but do you have a special catchphrase or do something special with your chat?
Oh yeah, that's definitely the Daily Pig. That feels special at least. Every day I have to seek out trying to take a different picture of it, of the cat I should say. Find her in the house, have something a little off what it was the day before. I kind of got a hilarious taste of that a couple days ago because for a 2 day in a row period, I took a picture of a different cat. I scammed the chat in
You
a way.
did.
I took
The false
yeah,
pig. The false pig is what we did. Boy, we were mad about that. That was false
exactly. I didn't
advertising.
realize. I got give us back our pig, stop scamming. And I was like, oh, people care? Oh man.
Oh yes, we do. We come for the pig. You're just second to it. We come for the pig.
I got scammed on that one. Or I did scamming. Everyone else got scammed on that one. I thought my neighbor's cat would suffice, but it didn't. It did not. They don't want that orange bugger. They want my little gray fiend. That makes
That's
sense. One day I'll get her on the stream, but as I was telling you before this, she doesn't like the camera. She's not too fun. She runs away. She knows. She gets nervous.
Yeah, I definitely remember that because you were like, "All right, guys, just bear with me, okay? I wasn't able to get the pig, but I got this," and we're like, "That is not the pig. Bring us the pig," like you said, hashtag bring the pig or something like that.
Mm-hmm. They're like, who is that? Who on earth?
That is a false imposter.
Exactly. That's some other animal. We don't know her.
The first time I did the Daily Pig, I thought it was a daily check-in.
It's sure made to sound like that. I understand how the wording gets lost on there. I'm like, oh shoot. I should almost figure out a way to make it a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. Maybe that'll be a further stream development.
There you go.
Yeah, I got ideas.
He's working on it, chat. He's working on it, okay? Give him time.
We'll get there.
What would you say is your biggest accomplishment during your streaming career? Next to the Niche Gaming Awards, because I know the Niche is your top one. Next to the Niche Gaming Awards, what would you say your biggest accomplishment would be?
I'm glad you asked that. You know what? Yeah, the Gaming Awards always take the #1 spot for me. But the second to that is another small little event that I thought was so funny. It was Fish Fridays we did for a while, where the whole stream, and I mean the whole stream, I didn't think it would be the whole stream. I thought it'd be like 5 or 10 minutes. If people told me the name of a fish, I was just drawing it out for them. And the first couple times I did it, I thought, I'll do this like once or twice. And it went on for like 2-3 hours. I'm like, oh man, people want to see this? Like, you sure? And I kept doing it for a while. I haven't brought it back in a minute, but I'm always tempted because it felt so funny to have that carry on over like an entire stream. I'm like, oh, I thought this was just going to be nothing. And it ended up being that I have like a whole notebook. Probably leak these details. Whole notebook full of just fish on my desktop. Just all over. They're kind of bad, but that was the idea. Anyway, that was one of the things I was really proud of that I thought was really funny. You got everything in here. You got squids, you got octopuses, you name it, it's in there. Yeah, there's a lot. It goes on forever.
I just like the random jail that was just written on that first page.
Oh yeah, I don't even know what's in here, man. There's all sorts of jail. I don't know why that's in there. Somebody got jailed for requesting fish spaghetti or something. Yeah, these cracked me up. They're really funny.
All right, chat.
If that ever comes back,
bring it back.
You'll hear from me. You'll hear from me.
Hashtag Fish Friday. Let's go.
Oh man.
Let's make this man viral. Fish Friday.
I've been sharpening up my skills. I'll be able to do you better than these even still.
There you go.
That one's funny.
What would you say has been the most difficult decision you've had to make while wearing your streamer hat?
That's a great question. That's a really great question. I think yeah, you kind of got me at a tough point here. I was going to say picking moderators, but to be honest, they kind of just came in and offered it up and do a great job on their own. I think they kind of just were able to mod themselves. You know what I find is my greatest difficulty on Twitch? Sometimes it's just deciding who to watch. Because I'll turn on the website, I'll log on here, and there's 3 friends all streaming a different thing at the same time, and I'm going, I only got 2 eyes in my skull. I only got 2 ears. I can't listen to these and I can't watch these at the same time. I know there are VODs, but I love to be there when they're live. I love to talk to people. So I honestly struggle sometimes with just knowing who to raid, who to watch, or where to go. I'm like, man, this is tricky. Like, I was already watching streamer A, but now streamer B is on, and I don't want to abandon my friends, but like, I want to see this. That's my hardest thing for sure. For sure. Without a doubt.
It's definitely difficult, and I've had people ask me before, like the that are just starting to get a community and everything. It's like, well, I don't want this streamer A to feel bad because I haven't been there because I've been watching streamer B. Like, how do you find the time to do it? And I said, for me personally, because I have at a time I'll have 15, 20, 30 people on at one time. I was like, you just got to make time, even if it's just going in and just hanging out, 15, 20 minutes, just chatting with them. And it's like, hey, I'm not trying to be rude, but like you were saying, I want to go watch, I want to go hang out with streamer B. Like, I don't want you to think I'm just bailing on you. Like, that's something that I find has worked for me, is just, just priority, I guess you can say.
Mm-hmm. And I totally agree.
And I was going to say, and I'm pretty sure I speak for any streamer in here, that, it doesn't matter whether it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or 5 hours. Like, just you come in saying, hey, how you doing is enough for us, for sure. For me anyway. For me. Because you took that 5 minutes out of your day to come in and say, hey, I can't hang out, but I gotta, got something to do, or I'll be lurking, like that. You still took the time out to even type that out. So that means the world to me.
Absolutely. I agree. I feel bad when I have to go to a stream and tell them, like, hey, I'm at work. Like, I'm just having lunch right now. I got 15 minutes. But at the same time, I love being there. I love talking to the people. And if it's 15 minutes, it's better than nothing. Better than nothing for me, for sure. Nah, that's...
Like Alt Mommy right now, just happy podcast, you two amazing guys lurking. That means the world. How you doing? Like, that means the world,
It does. It does.
You showed up. That's all that matters. Hope we have a great lurk, friend. What has been the most next? Okay, let me rephrase this. Next to the Niche Gaming Awards, because I know it's gonna be number one again. What has been the most satisfying experience you've had during streams?
The most satisfying. It's seeing the people band together for a cause. It's always seeing the band together for sure. There was this is last month. This is calling back to March. It's funny to see when I bring up an idea and I say, everybody band together on this one. People just absolutely rolling together like a giant snowball and coming together for something. When I did the gambit to get a Ditto tattoo, I thought this was going to be just a running joke. I was like, if we get enough subs, I'll do that. And I thought, lo and behold, this is going to be nothing. Yeah, no, people took that really seriously. They opened the floodgates on something. Everybody went just gangbusters on that one. And yeah, it worked out. But holy man, was that hectic. I didn't think that it was going to go that direction. I thought I was just going to make a joke like a fart in the wind. And yeah, no. People did it. They did the damn thing for sure. I was like, holy, are we doing this? Okay. Yeah, nice. That was hilarious. That's so satisfying to see, because I'm like, wow, people actually genuinely want to hang out with each other. They want to be friends. They want to do this. It's cool. I love the collective goal. It's fun.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's when chat is when you're challenging chat, they're gonna show up, and they're gonna show up in numbers and prove you wrong.
That. Oh yeah, I'll keep challenging them every day. I have to. The streamer's job, right?
That's right. You gotta keep them on their toes. Gotta keep them wanting more and keep them coming back.
Exactly right.
Have you had your I made it moment? And if you have, what was it?
Oh yeah, there's two things to that. And I mean, to play on the obvious, the Niche Stream Awards definitely felt like that. I was like, wow, I cannot believe this. It's hard to fathom. It left me perplexed. There was a good couple days where I'm like, whoa, that is nuts. The come down from that was unholy well. But I'd say the other one of this is when you get to the point where you've made friends you're talking to and gaming with offline. You're like, I made it. I did what I came here for. I have friends. I have people that I can like message and tell like, hey, something changed at work, or like, oh my god, this is something going on in my life. Not to get too personal with this, when I started streaming, I had other cats in my house, and I went through a little bit of a hard period where I lost a couple of them because they were quite a bit older. And even at that point, there was other streamers and friends that I've just like made connections with on the platform that were very supportive and very helpful. And this is normally things that are like just personal to my heart. They're near and dear to me. And having those people to turn to and be like, hey, this is somebody who I just know through the internet, but they're actually being very kind and supportive of this whole endeavor. It means a lot. It means a lot to me. So that's definitely like very, very humbling. You're like, this is an incredible place. And like, I have real friends here. This isn't superficial.
Oh yeah, for sure. And those online friends are definitely like you were just saying, like those are the real connections that you make, because these are people you've never met like physically or in person a day in your life, and here you are pouring your heart, pouring your soul, your thoughts out to them, and they don't judge you or bat an eye. Like they're just, all right, bro, come on, bring it in, give me a hug, come on, we got you.
Exactly.
And
That's what it felt like, and it was.
and I've always been a big advocate of, if you can meet your online friends in real life, do it. Like that first time you meet them, it's just a wholesome. Like I was telling you earlier that my friend that I've been gaming with for 15 years, he came down from Canada, and I walked up to him and I went to go shake his hand. He was like, "Oh no, bud, come here. 15 years, you're getting a hug."
Yeah, yes, sir. That's exactly it. That's awesome. That's awesome.
But it's fun too, because it's your first time meeting them, but you've known them for so long. Like you've known them for a long time, and it's like, where have you been? Like it's like nothing has changed other than just seeing them in person. Like we were heading to go to a putt-putt course, and they were in the back seat, and I was driving, and they would be in conversation with, like, be talking, and I just started laughing. They're like, "What's so funny?" I said, "It's funny because it's like we're online. Like I can hear your voice, but I can't see you. I can't see you. It's like we're just gaming."
Exactly right. You get that same exact feeling. Next week, I get to meet another streamer, a counterpart here from Twitch, and I'm really excited to actually make that connection. We're ending up in the same place. I know we've been planning this a bit, but it's fun. It's something I'm actually really looking forward to. It's going to be great.
Oh yes. So yeah, definitely, if y'all can meet y'all's your online friends, do it. You will not regret it, I promise you.
Come on up to Canada. I got you guys.
All right, let me get a passport. I'll hold you to
that. Hell yeah.
Now let's see here. What is one thing you could add to your setup to make it feel complete?
Actually, I've got it, but it's not added yet. I'd love to share this with you. Here, let me drag this into frame for a minute. I just picked this up. This was like a purchase I made recently. It's a better camera, a DSLR quality camera. And I haven't set it up yet. I've just got it like beginning its operation. I'm still learning a lot about how to use this, but eventually that'll be integrated into the setup, which I feel like is a good step towards what I want my setup to be, how I want my quality to look, how I want things to be represented. I'm happy with what I have, but I think this is going to be a nice little uptick for things. But yeah, that's in progress as we speak, actually. Yeah, yes.
So what kind of make and model is it, if you don't mind? Because I've been honestly thinking about upgrading to like the bigger quality cameras, but I'm just so confused when it comes to that, because there's just so many options out there. Like I don't want to go down the wrong one, and I am so tech illiterate. I don't know what the words are. I don't know what the numbers are. Like, oh yeah, this da 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 da. I'm just like, yep, that's a lot.
I agree. Well, in this case, I don't know much about this either. I'll be totally transparent. I was lost. I was doing every Google search known to man. This is a Canon M60, which is like a starting line DSLR, one that was actually made for content creation, but isn't by no means like the newest, fanciest, best model. I'm not somebody that wants to invest thousands of dollars and then not know how to use anything or not be able to use it to its proper ability. So this is my, getting my foot on the floor here, getting things started kind of mark. This is the first step into making a bigger thing. I'm really hoping it improves things, but I know it's not going to be like the end of the world. This is the greatest quality I've ever seen kind of thing. Yeah, I'm excited for it though. There's a lot of learning that I've been doing, a lot of vlogs and things I've been watching, a lot of like YouTube tutorials as any streamer does, and just trying to get accustomed to how this thing works. And I'm impressed with what it does so far. It's really cool.
There's always
I'll be
room for
trying out
improvements.
even. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I'll be doing some light vlogging with it and like trying to take TikToks on this thing and seeing how it works, seeing how it looks. Somebody who knows photography is going to be in chat going, "Oh dang, that is oh no."
And chat, like I said, if you guys have any questions, feel free because we're coming towards the bottom of this list here. Let's see. What do you think your biggest strength is when it comes to streaming?
Oh yeah, probably my volume. Just being able to not stop talking whether I'm alone in the stream or whether there's a lot of people. There's always something to be said. I unfortunately have that strong vocal tick that I can just never stop, never allow that bit of silence through. It's a strength and a weakness. Sometimes I can talk maybe a little too much for some people, but at the same time, if I'm playing a game, I'm okay sitting there talking to myself, engaging in conversation with people that might be lurking or busy. So when they jump back in, it's not to an awkward silence. I don't want it to feel like anything weird for the people who are just getting there. I want them to feel like things are alive. And I've kind of been doing that since I started. That I think is one of the hardest things when you're starting streaming is understanding that you're okay to talk to nobody. It's totally okay to just sit there and say what you're thinking or say how you're feeling and try to spark up that bit of conversation. In fact, it's sometimes surprising how making that conversation can re-engage people or get people back or feeling more comfortable. That's something I'm always privy to doing for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure, indeed. And that's what I
Yeah.
try. I tell like you really hit the nail on the head with that. Like you got to feel comfortable talking, even if you're by yourself, because like you said,
Yeah.
you'll have that person come in that first time possible chatter, and you're just staring blankly at a screen, just not saying nothing. Like that's gonna give me vibes that you're not gonna want to talk to me or whatnot. So
Yeah.
you just got to feel comfortable doing it. And as you said, that the more you do it, even when there's nobody there, you'll be more prepared for when the people do start showing up to have that conversation with them. So talk to yourself in the mirror.
Exactly.
Talk to yourself when you're just playing by like even if you're not even streaming, just playing a game offline. Just start talking like you said about the gameplay or something that you didn't. You're getting killed a lot in chat like in the game. Like just just start talking.
Oh, absolutely. I can speak personally. I have no problem talking to just myself. I don't get nervous around me. I'd be more nervous talking to more people.
I mean, like me tonight. Like you're number 13 on for this podcast, and I think I'm fumbling more words tonight than I have before. I mean, I'm in the presence of greatness right now, Mr. Big Malta in the house on stream. Let's
Hey,
go.
the greatness is in the chat, man. I
so,
appreciate you, man. That's awesome.
so let's see here. If you were not to have ever streamed or done anything content related wise, and you were to start
Mhm.
tomorrow, how would you approach it?
I'm glad you asked that. I talk to a lot of people, especially my day to day life, that are interested in starting, and they say, like, well, what's the best way to get your foot in the ground? I tell them a couple things. First of all, make sure you've got a setup that makes you comfortable. Make sure you're comfortable playing. Make sure you're in a place you like. Don't make it stifled. Don't try to set it up in a way that you think is just there for presentation. Make it in a way for comfort. Make sure that you are okay with sitting down playing that. Make sure you have your expectations set right as well. So don't sit there and be like, all right, I'm expecting 100 viewers tonight for the first time ever. I say it might start light, you'll get there. Consistency is key. Make sure you're in a place that you are both looking at the screen and you're able to access your streaming tools. It's not about having the most expensive stuff. It's not about having the best stuff. Just be heard, be seen, be you. You'll be fine. Because some people get nervous about that stuff, or they just expect that like the floodgates are open. They're gonna show up en masse. I'm like, well, it might not happen right away. Don't get discouraged. You'll be totally cool. You'll be cool as a cucumber.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
And I know people that have been listening to this pod since I've started it. It's kind of like a broken record, but I was in that boat like when I first started streaming 10, 11 years ago, however long it was. Me and my roommate at the time were literally streaming the same game, the same lobby in the same room, and
Nice.
he would have 10, 11 people in his chat, and I have nobody in my chat, and I'm just like, what am I doing differently? Like, we have the same setup, same camera, same like everything. Like, what is it differently than that I'm not doing? And it's just, I found down the road, it was just like you said, just that communication, the way he was talking to chat, and the way he was just talking about gameplay, and he's getting that communication across with them. Meanwhile, I'm over here raging and cussing and fussing and doing this and that and the third. Oh, we were playing Call of Duty, okay? We were playing Black Ops 3, okay? Need I say more?
Yeah,
So
yeah, of course.
and now that I've grown up and matured and blah 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 blah, and just I can see how it would have came across as that new first time chatter or somebody that came in, and just hearing this person that I've never seen before just cussing and fussing at again, like I wouldn't be, I wouldn't want to try to interact with, like, nah bro, I'm good, sorry.
Right? It's like, whoa, that's a little scary. Hang on, hold on. That's funny. That's so funny.
Cussing is necessary for COD. Yes it is.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't think I've played a COD since Black Ops 3.
Hey, valid, man. Valid.
Ryu, good morning. Welcome in, good friend. How are you doing? Nikki, I don't think you were here when he answered. I did ask that one. He does. Who was the streamer that you looked up to, Malta? Could you give us a rundown on that again?
Yeah, his name is TechSmith314.
He's
a partnered streamer, but again, somebody who I really look up to, somebody that is like, to talk to him and to hear about his kinship with his community. It sounds like he's talking about like a family, and yet this guy runs a very tight ship, a very big stream. But when you're talking to just him, it feels like you're talking to just him. That sense of community is so strong. It doesn't matter who's in there. He's just like connected. It's great. I braid into him sometimes just to give people a taste of like, hey, this is somebody who I really like, somebody who I really admire. But yeah, that's my answer for sure.
And you said TechSmith. What were the numbers again?
314.
314. Okay, TechSmith 314.
Yeah.
I said, I'm sorry, dang kids. Oh, you're fine, Nikki. That's why we will more than happy to run anything back that you may have missed. It's fine. It is a-okay, friend.
Absolutely, absolutely. You got stuff to tend to. Don't you worry.
And going back to the your answer to that last question about the approaching streaming, like you said, you don't have to have the most expensive stuff. You don't have to have the fancy camera. You don't even have to have a camera at all. As long as you got a good quality mic and a positive mind, you can make it. Like I follow people that have 2,000-3,000 followers and they've never once used a camera. It's just
nice.
It's just how they communicate and interact with their chat and everything, and yeah.
I agree. You're right there. You're absolutely right there.
But yeah, definitely, you don't have to. I mean, do your research, obviously, yes, but you don't have to go and spend $800-900 on a camera or string ring lights, or you don't even have to have the most expensive PC. Like my PC it's not cheap, but it's not the most expensive thing out there neither. Like it gets the job done. I mean, and there's room for words are hard. I promise I can talk.
They are. No, they are hard. Don't even worry.
But I mean, it's your mid-grade computer, and there's room for upgrades where I can swap interchangeable parts and everything. So you don't have to have the most expensive stuff.
It's true.
I started out on Xbox 360 and a laptop. That's what I started out on years ago.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's great. So, I'd rather watch my favorite streamer stream through a TI-84 calculator than, the biggest streamer on earth streaming through the best setup ever if they're not funny. I'm just saying.
So, yeah. But I definitely would agree with you on your answer to that as well, sir.
Yeah. Thank you, man.
Well, we can scratch that question, which was tell us about the gaming awards. But let's see. What's a belief about streaming you had when you started that you think now is completely wrong?
Oh, okay. I think that my original belief when I started streaming was more about putting up walls. So I was streaming to obviously just looking at the reports I send you with the emails and stuff, like a lower CCV. And I kind of thought, you know what? This is a good place to be. I don't think I'll ever get to a point where this is like a bigger thing or it gets like to a certain level And even seeing it now, I still have a hard time believing that. I had a CCV of like 2 or 3 people. And now if I get my stream report and it's at like 10 or 15, I'm like, really? Me? Nice. Oh, it feels kind of surreal. It was a belief before. I was like, well, it's not something I'm going to like be insistent upon or be like, oh, I have to be there. I was just kind of like, yeah, if it happens, chill. If it doesn't, probably won't. Just chill. And even seeing that, like, I appreciate that so much. I still am a little bit like, wow, that's kind of crazy. But that's something that I've always been a little bit like apprehensive about to start. That now I'm like, wow, that's really cool. I guess it's doable. It doesn't mean it's forever, but it sure is neat. It sure is neat.
Indeed, indeed.
Yeah.
And I just look at it as it's just numbers. Like I'm here to just play a game and hang out with my friends and just have a good time.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, exactly.
if we get the followers, that's amazing. If we get bits or subs or whatever, like that's incredible too. But at the end of the day, I'm just here to make friends and hang out and have a good time.
Yeah, absolutely. Me too. Me too.
Other than gaming, what type of hobbies do you have?
I'm really glad you asked that. I really like concerts a lot. I'm like a huge, huge fan of music. I listen to music on average probably at least about 3 hours of the day. I really try to keep up on things. I try to listen to new artists, hear things that I've never heard in my life. Every time I hear a new artist that I'm a big fan of or I discover something that I haven't heard before, I try to invest in their back catalogs, understand a bit more about where these artists are from. A lot of the tattoos I have are music related, and I mean, I don't always talk about this, but I've probably seen over 1,000 shows in my life just traveling back and forth to places. So I really, really like music a lot. It's my favorite passion that I pursue. Although I'm not great at playing it, I just am such a fanatic for the art. I just love it. I love to sing, and even though it's poor, appreciate this stuff, watch music videos, all of it. All of it is my favorite thing on earth.
Yeah, we actually just had that conversation in a stream of yours the other day about some concerts because I was telling you about how I saw Fallen in Reverse in concert last summer, and that was like my first
Yeah,
actual like concert that I'd ever been to. So definitely, but
that
a
stuff's
thousand
amazing.
shows, that's crazy.
Yeah, when I used to live in the city, I'd keep tabs on it. And when I was younger, I'd like count and tabulate the amount of bands I saw. And specifically like 2012, 2013, I was racking up heinous numbers going to festivals and shows and like just hanging around the bars and things where bands were playing and coming through. And I had some really crazy experiences, even seeing bands. Like I saw this band named Ghost. They're big now, but I saw them in a pub to 20 people. There was nobody there. And it's cool to look back on and be like, dang, that's the same band. They're playing the arena next time they come by. Shoot.
Yeah,
But that kind of thing is
yep, sorry, go ahead.
interesting.
Yeah.
No,
I
you're good.
I went to school with a guy that used to he had like a little band that he was in and everything, and they used to travel to a bar about 2.5 hours away from where we lived. And I think A Day to Remember came when like they opened for A Day to
Oh,
Remember one night, like before they were masked, like before their EP album went out, and then like
oh,
they got to hang out with them and everything, and a year or two later, they ended up blowing up and one of the best, rock heavy metal bands there is. And yeah, I was just like, I'm
yeah.
jealous.
I love A Day to Remember. I've met those fellas. They're real nice, but I never got to hang out with them. Never got to open for them. That's for dang sure. They're lovely though. They're very nice folks.
Yeah, they were playing in a city not. Uh, there's really two main cities in Carolina where they concerts are held at, and they were in one of those cities last summer, and I was kind of jealous because I wanted to go see them, but they played like a month after Fallen in Reverse came through, and I was just like, I don't have the money
Oh,
for the tickets and blah, blah. So I was seeing on TikTok people that were going to to the concert, and they had lawn seats, and they were sitting on the lawn and whatnot, and security would come through and just randomly pick people that were sitting on the lawn and upgraded their seats to on the stage, like the back of the stage.
oh,
And so
that's so cool.
when A Day to Remember came out, they watched the concert from the back of the stage, and I was like, bro, that's
Yeah, that's
crazy.
awesome. No kidding. Holy. I would love to do that stuff. That's just unreal. That's
Yeah.
unreal.
That's great. Yeah,
Yeah.
it definitely, and it's definitely cool too because like for a band to do that for their fans, like that's definitely a great thing. Looking out for all their fans.
If you got a sec for me to tell you, I can tell you a cool story about a show in a
Story
similar
time,
vein, at
yes.
least.
Story time. Let's
Yeah.
go. I love it.
I saw Metallica last year, so I went to them. They played two shows over a weekend, one of which was on a Friday, the other was on my birthday. It was on a Sunday. And through their fan club, they have a raffle in a similar fashion where you can basically enter to upgrade your tickets. And I was lucky enough to win this, so me and my partner got to go inside of the stage in this little tiny circular pit where you're connected to the stage. You got your hands up there. So we were within like inches of the band while they're playing. And on my birthday, one of the opening acts, Five Finger Death Punch, while the singer is playing, came over and he saw me in a giant, obnoxious party hat I was wearing because it was my birthday. And he held my hand while he sang one of their big hits. And I could have cried, man. My partner took a video of this. I look back on it. I'm like, that's extreme. That is so lucky. It's ridiculous. It's me just holding on to this guy's hands while he's singing to me. And I'm like, oh, wow, that's crazy. That's nuts.
I love some Five Finger Death Punch.
Yeah, they're fantastic. Fantastic band. Really nice guys too.
Oh yeah, I definitely enjoy what they do with like all the military people as well. So definitely big round of applause for them.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm kind of jealous of you.
I agree.
That's it. Stream's over, guys.
Oh no. Oh dang, I sold it all. All right, well.
All right. So, what is your go-to on making people feel welcomed and comfortable the first time they come into your chat?
People come into my chat at times when I'm talking about the most obnoxious nonsense you've ever heard. Usually, I just gotta simmer down and say, if you're just getting here, this is the vibe. Oh man. I don't know. Usually just keeping a good positive spirit. I try not to keep any negativity on stream because it's like it's my off time. I love playing games. I love talking to people. There's no reason for me to be here and be upset. I think I would never come on here just with some weight on my shoulders acting nasty. There's no reason for it. Like this is the best part of my day for real. So usually when people are there, just try to keep that air of positivity, make sure that they feel comfortable talking, make sure that they feel comfortable around other people, and keep the vibes cool. That's it.
Positive vibes.
Yeah, exactly right.
So this is going to be kind of a two-part question on opposite spectrums.
Yeah.
So on the first part of this is, what is one area of streaming you want to grow in and get better at?
Gotcha. Okay. I want to change around the way that the stream works to engage people. I don't want to have lapses where people feel like they're not necessarily engaged, or if there's a facet of conversation that they can't appreciate or approach that in a certain way. Like a good example of this is sometimes people get really, really in deep talking to me about their favorite TV shows, especially like, let's say an anime show. If somebody's not into that stuff and somebody's telling me all these crazy niche things, I can get really in deep to these conversations and it isolates. It'll be me just getting in with one person and everyone else is there like, I have no idea what this guy's talking about. So I'd like to make it reapproachable that people feel like they can ask more questions, feel like they could be a part of those conversations better. And I also want to make sure that even if I'm playing a game, especially something online where I tend to get a little bit more focused on the game, that they can still keep engaged through the chat or through redeems or through functions of the stream so that my attention isn't solely captivated by the game I'm playing. Those are things that I'm always trying to work around and improve. So basically workshop, either get the social skills better or workshop the stream to cater to that more. I know being in streams, if I'm watching somebody that's like insanely locked into what they're doing, it's tough. I almost feel like, okay, I don't want to be the distraction. I don't want to be in here like talking to them while they're doing their thing. They're kind of busy right now. I don't want to feel busy for the people. I want to feel like I'm there to talk to them and they should be able to approach however they want.
Yeah, and I'll just go ahead and say I'm bad for that because I know if I come into your channel and I see that you're locked in and I've already said, you know, howdy or whatever I say, the daily welcoming message that I do, and it's been a few minutes, I'll do the VIP slot just to, hey, I'm over here, let's go.
I love that for it too, because I'm like, oh man, yeah, I gotta re-engage. It takes me away and puts me back where I'm supposed to be. Especially having two monitors, I get caught up looking at the gaming monitor, and I'm like, oh, the chat monitor, dang it. I'm bad for that. I'm trying to get better with it though. Trying my best at least. That's
So,
something I'm still getting used to.
so you kind of just hit the head on that one if that's the answer you're going to go with. But on the opposite hand of that, what is one area that you aren't proud of?
That's definitely it. That's definitely it. I mean, there are times like our last Fall Guys match with Smokey where I had to bring home the win for us. And I had to even say out loud, I was like, I'm going to answer the chat in a second. But I had to address that. I know there are games that I play solo sometimes that I'm just so excited about or so enthused by that I just disappear from everything else. And that's definitely it. I'm like, oh man, right. I gotta keep engaged. If people are here to watch this, they don't want to just see the game playing with somebody going panting over what's going on in the background. That ain't it.
But sometimes you gotta have that. All right, I gotta lock in, guys. Like, give me 1 second. I gotta do this.
Yeah, I feel like if you can address it, address the elephant in the room, be like, all right, give me a sec here. People are a little bit more understanding rather than just losing it and getting in there, right?
Oh yeah, for sure, indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, sorry guys. Let's see, where are we at? All right. Do you have any pre-stream rituals before you go live? Like, do you have a drink of water or tea or a snack or anything?
Yeah, definitely. My pre-stream it's always interesting because I forget certain things. When I boot up the stream, I got to make sure my schedule's up to speed. I got to make sure I'm posted in the Discord. I got to make sure the daily pig is up. And that's probably the biggest part is making sure that the pig is authentic, that it's from that day, making sure that's on the stream and making sure it's ready for people. I get up to that point ASAP. I take that picture live. I make sure that that is like, this is not from days ago. This is not from weeks ago. This is right now. So that's my biggest part of getting booted. And then, of course, laying out expectation. Tell my partner, hey, I'm headed on here. This is the timeline. This is what we're doing. So that she's not sitting around there waiting either.
Yeah, I like how you said that you'd make sure your daily pig is current and up to date. Because earlier when I did it, you were like, you know this is from today because I'm still wearing the same shirt. Like you made sure to
Absolutely.
point it out that hey, it's legit.
Mm-hmm. No scamming for me today. I was yellow and yellow.
So on the opposite side of that, what does your after stream wind down look like?
Oh, dude, that's a snack. That's a big old snack. I finish any stream, I'm like, it's time to feast. I don't know why being here makes me hungry. It's just something going on that I'm like, I'm starving. I need to go eat right now. It's really funny. It's true though. I leave the stream and I always tell people, I'm like, I am getting a drink of water. I'm going on here to have a snack. Usually when I'm ending stream, especially on a Tuesday, I'm like, it's lunchtime. I gotta go. So I've had the, hey, can you continue? I'm like, no, I'm hungry. I gotta eat right now. It's really
Yeah, I
funny.
felt that. I don't know what it is. It's always like, yep, all right. Especially like if it's hot or something and you drink through all your water or your whatever you're drinking on. It's like, oh man, I gotta go get me something. Like I'm parched. I got to go, and I feel bad for like, all right, guys, hold on, give me 1 second, and then throw the BRB screen up and like I'll be right back. I gotta get some more water. Like I try to make sure I have it.
Yeah. I agree.
So since you're a big advocate for new game releases and you do your reviews on them, is there a game that you're excited to come out?
Yeah, actually, there's a game coming out at the end of the month I'm excited for. It's coming up really quick. April 30th is the date on this one. It's from PlayStation Studios and a studio called House Marquee. They made a game called Returnal a few years ago that was a third-person roguelike shooter. And they're releasing its spiritual successor called Sorrows. I am jazzed about this launch. I'm really, really counting down the time till this one comes out. And I think it's going to be big. I think it might be a little bit of a sleeper hit, honestly. That's what I'm thinking on it, at least. I'm hoping so. That's my next big one that I got my sights set on for sure.
Well, we will be sure to look out for that stream because we know you're going to be streaming it live and in color.
You know I'll be playing that one.
Let's
That's going to be
see.
huge.
What are your top 3 funniest moments you've had, whether it been in stream or something dealing with chat?
Oh, I got you easily. One of the top 3 here, 150% would be the stream where I opted with Calico for us to dress up as each other. There's a ridiculous clip, and I still see the photo getting passed around within the community of me in a wig, eyeshadow, nail polish, and lipstick, which is ridiculous. Very, very funny. There's a running joke on the channel. This is the second one where one of my good friends just typed in chat. He just threw the letter J in there. And nobody knew why. Nobody knew how. We debated it for the better part of an hour, and it just became a running joke on the channel that that's probably a good thing. So something's probably good. You just toss a J in there. There's redeems for it. There's a big wooden J somewhere in the room with me. This one, it just came up out of nowhere. And it was really funny. We're like, J's, huh? J's in chat. All right. So if you ever see J with your name on it, it's a good thing. Chat likes you, I'm thinking. The other one that I'm going to throw out there would be during the Maltathon. It was a very long series of streams I did over the last summertime. I found myself at home alone a couple of days. Partners out on a trip. I thought, well, you know what? Let's just do a streamathon. And it was ridiculous as an entirety. The whole thing, we produced merchandise in, we ran stupid contests, we upset my mom. She's okay now, she's fine. Wasn't a big fan at the time. We made a joke out of raiding Kai Cenat, which he did not notice, of course. But that whole thing was a big one. And now I still get asked, when's Maltathon 3? I'm like, oh boy, give me time for that one.
Come on now.
Wait
We're
till
waiting.
we clean
We're
some
waiting.
things up. Yeah. We'll do Fish Friday and Maltathon 3 all
There we
together.
go.
We'll roll it into
There
one.
we go. We'll be there
It'll be
for it.
good. I guess there's another one I dressed as Elphaba from Wicked. People like that one too. I've done that twice now. Hard to get the green off though.
Yeah, I when I was doing their promo video for TikTok the other day, I was scrolling through your Twitch because I've only followed you since December, and I saw
Right.
those clips. I've seen you dressed as a cowboy, I've seen you dressed as the witch. And I'm just like, what have I been doing? Like, why have I not seen none of this?
We'll get there. It'll all come back. I promise. It'll all come back.
And now, when I
boy.
say he was
That's
dressed like a
something I'll
cowboy,
retire.
chat, like I'm talking, he had the cowboy hat, the handkerchief, the flannel vest, like the big old butt buckle, everything. You tried doing the hoedown throwdown in one of the clips that I saw.
That's right. That was that same stream. Everything but the Spurs on that one. I'm telling you.
Yep, he was trying to learn the hoedown throwdown.
It went well. I still can't do it, but it went well.
Hey, Mrs. Refried, thank you for that follow. Welcome in, friend. Welcome
Oh,
in.
Mystery Breen. Heck yeah.
Let's go. Welcome in. If you aren't familiar, this is BigMalta. He is the man of the stream. If you aren't familiar with him, be sure to go check out all his content. He is a great, phenomenal streamer, W supporter, W community, and just W vibes all around it. I've had a good time tonight. I don't know about you, but I've definitely enjoyed this.
Oh yeah, me too, man. Me too. This has been great.
What has been a risk you took with your content that ended up paying off?
Yeah, I think it's just brutal honesty. Brutal honesty has really paid off in a good way. It's helped make good bonds, but I think it's funny sometimes when you're catching flack from the chat to give it back. I've had some of my best friends I made on stream who say things to me, and I'm like, nah, now you wait a minute, hang on. I don't find myself to always be 100% agreeable if somebody's like what we were talking about earlier. Somebody came in and they said, Step Brothers isn't funny. I wouldn't go, oh, okay, cool. I appreciate that. I'd be like, hey, you know what?
Hold up.
I love that movie. Hang on.
Pump the brakes, put it in reverse, Terry. Let's talk about this.
Yeah, I think sometimes people give me their more extreme takes or opinions because they know how I take those. Because they know I ain't going to take that flack from them. I'm going to go, whoa, time for discourse.
We
just
interrupt
makes
this.
it fun.
We interrupt this scheduled program to explain why they're wrong.
Yeah, you could come in there and tell me your favorite game, and I'll go, hey, hold on, that's great, and I'm going to let you finish, but that's not the GOAT.
Yeah, last last pod we had we started a riot in chat between
Yeah.
it was between Red Dead Redemption 2 or Assassin's Creed 2.
Yeah, it's easy. It's Red Dead.
See, that's where the riot started because fun fact, because I don't think you were here for it, but I've never played Red Dead Redemption.
Oh, that's where you need the cowboy garb. I can lend you mine. Don't worry. I'll send you the bolo, the cowboy hat, flannel.
Who says I don't have one already? Okay, I live in the South.
I don't know. Now you'll have two.
But yeah, that's what it all boiled down to was because I've never played Red Dead, but I played Assassin's Creed, and that's where the riot started
funny.
because everybody was it was a fun time, but chat was going. We started a riot about something else too, and I don't remember what it was, but I do know the Red Dead and Assassin's Creed was kind of the main rioter point.
I'm here for the riots. 100%.
That's right. We're here for 100%. The chaos.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are.
So what is the strategy for you to pick games to play? Is it something you want to play, or is this something more strategical that you think about when it comes to playing a game?
Yeah, a couple of facets on this one. The part of just watching gaming culture. I obviously been playing games for a long time since I was a very, very young youngster. So I've got a certain taste made. There are things I pre-order, and no matter what people tell me about it, they could tell me it's the worst piece of garbage or the biggest thing ever come out. I'm gonna buy it. I've already bought and paid for it, and I'm like, yeah, that's coming. The other two things are I'm watching review channels. If there's a game they go, hey, you just can't afford to miss. This is the one. This is like the next big thing. Best thing since sliced bread. I'm going to pick those up. And then there are channels of like-minded streamers. So if I watch people that I know play similar games to myself, or that I agree with a lot of their opinions on, and they say, hey, you know what? This is the one. This is a really good one. I try to get those too. I got into playing Path of Exile watching a like-minded streamer who was like, hey, you know what? If you like X and Y, you're going to like this. And sure as heck, I bought it and was like, yeah, this is a good purchase. This is awesome. I like this game a lot. Watching the reviews gets me in trouble. I bought Crimson Desert based on some reviews, and it's super divisive. And I'm on one side of the fence with that. All the Crimson Desert players, tell me what you like about it, because I can't find it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have heard a lot more negative reviews on the game than I have heard positive reviews on that game. So
yeah, it's funny.
I'll have to agree on you on that one. Like, tell me where it's good.
Yeah, the chat was like, when are we gonna get to the cool part? I'm like, we're not. That's the neat part. We don't.
Oh man, oh man.
Oh, it's funny, man. It's funny.
That kind of goes back to your, what was it, the Violet Dragon game that you were talking about earlier?
Yeah, Code Violet with the dinos. Where I'm like, oh man, this is woo-wee.
So what has something your community taught you that you did not expect?
They have taught me a lot about who they are as people. And I didn't know people would get to the point of comfortability that they are. There's a lot of people who are like happy to share things, and I've really gotten to know them to points where I'm like asking them about events in their life. I'm like, hey, it's so-and-so's birthday. Hey, blah, blah. How was your work day at this place? Oh, you got your school prom tomorrow. How's that going to be? And like, they're little details that I never figured would just be like commonplace in conversation. I always thought it was a little bit more like black and white, people keeping to themselves. But no, I'm always honored and happy to know those things. There was a friend of mine I reached out to a couple days ago. I'm like, man, is it your birthday? And he went, yeah. I'm like, oh, shoot. Glad to know that. Happy birthday. But like, even those little details you don't expect. You don't expect.
Oh yeah, for sure. Chill. And it definitely means a lot to, you know, the chatter that, you know, this person that they watch day in and day out has that interest or knowledge in about, or even the fact of remembering, like you just said, the birthdays, or you had, you know, or you had a doctor's appointment. Like, how did that go? Just that connection is definitely a personal thing, and that's what I enjoy about these small communities and the smaller streamers, because you get to know your community on that personal level, and I wouldn't trade it for the world.
I agree. I 100% agree. If I go away for a couple of days, I miss people. I'm like, man, I haven't seen them in a minute. How they doing?
Yeah. I miss you guys. Come back.
Exactly.
What would you say your next goal or milestone would be?
This is a real dumb one. I'm gonna tell you, it's a small milestone, but it's 500 followers. I think I'm close, but I haven't really been keeping watch too much. I just thought, hey, that seems chill. That seems cool. Seems within reach.
Well,
That's it.
before
It's small.
before stream started, you were at 490 followers, and
Oh,
I just checked about 5 minutes ago, and you're at 494.
hmm? Oh,
So
we're
we are
close. That feels
six
good.
away, guys.
Holy man, that's one of those things that I didn't even know that. That's super cool. Thank you for checking that. That's
Of
awesome.
course. Yeah, that's I
Feels
try to make it a
achievable.
I try to make it a point to like bring up, the numbers just to show that, especially if you haven't been doing this for a long time, and if I remember where I was when I followed and where you're at now is kind of that's why I try to bring it up. And like I said, so 500 is your next goal. You're only 6 away from it. So what are you gonna do at
That's
500? Are you gonna go to Disneyland?
cool. I wish. Less of a reward for me, more of a reward for chat, but I don't want to say what yet.
Ooh, oh boy, let's do it,
Prices.
guys. Let's get him there so we can see what it
Yeah.
is. See what this man
Take a
has in the
gamble on that one.
works.
Exactly. It's gonna
Where
be
do you
fun.
see yourself in 5 years?
Ooh, that's a good question. Well, right now I'm at the ripe age of 32, just a youngin', of course. So, in the streaming world, right now, I've got the house I live in that we've been here like about a year. I want to continue to innovate and change, renovate the space, and make this a little bit bigger and bolder. Obviously, with changes in life and how things go when you get into those years, like closer to when you turn 40, there may be changes in life that come about. I don't want to project that too early, but if they do, still make an accommodating, nice schedule, build a strong community, both old and new at that point, and make sure that the space is made to accommodate that as well. I think biggest changes would be to just what we're able to build and put together as a stream room, stream space, a setup. That's where I'm seeing things. I'm not projecting to be like, I'm going to be number one in the universe. I'm being realistic here.
So we're gonna have a orchestra-sized gong,
Mm-hmm.
chimes.
Yep.
Yes. So okay, that's what we're hearing. We're just gonna
Yeah,
have the
maybe some
gong built
monkey
into the wall.
bars.
There
Yeah,
you
yes, sir.
go.
Absolutely.
That's
Ceiling
good.
gong. That sounds nice.
There you go. Just pull a string, it flops down out the ceiling.
Yeah. Something I would like to do, which is something I need to expand on, is build a streaming workshop because I have like a shop I could use. I would need a separate setup, but a place for projects and bigger, more like hands-on things, building things on stream. Maybe if somebody ever redeems the hot tub stream, throw it in there.
Yeah, only for 9 million points.
Exactly right. It's light
It's
work. In 5 years, someone should be able to make it, right?
hey, there you go.
I think so.
Well, chat, this is our final question of the evening for Mr. Malta. So if you guys have anything that you would like to ask, feel free to ask it. Um, I'll give you guys a little while to think about that.
Hmm.
But yeah, while we wait, Malta, I appreciate you. I will thank you again and again and again for wanting to do this and coming on and being a part of this. Means a lot to me.
Thank you for hosting me. Oh, likewise, man. Likewise.
But while
This is huge.
it's huge. No, your gaming awards were huge.
No. Don't you worry. We might have a pre-show in the works for that, but
Hey,
stay
there
tuned.
you go. There you go. um, yeah. But yeah, I definitely going to the niche awards. I definitely am looking forward to it, and I really, honestly, truly wish you the best for that. And I really do want to see it grow and get bigger.
I'll do my best. I promise that. I will roll up my sleeves and make sure this year is more enjoyable, more fun, and I already have some big surprises I'm working on that I want to make work. If we can get there, it'll be worth seeing for sure. I'll make it worth the people's time.
Well, you made it worth our time last year, and it was a great time.
Then you
I
just
enjoyed.
wait. You just
I enjoyed
wait.
myself. I don't know about anybody else, but I know I enjoyed myself, and I was there from go live to the very end. So I was there the whole
Ah,
time.
thank you, man. I enjoyed myself too.
Well, Mr. Malta, last question of the night. Hardest question of the night.
Smart at me.
All right. So, Big Malta, for being on this platform for 14 months with 494 followers, what would be the best piece of advice you'd give someone starting out tonight? They just came into chat, said, hey, I'm new. I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. What would be your best piece of advice you'd give them?
I got you. The best way to enjoy yourself, to succeed and have a great time, don't treat this like a job. Don't make this an obligation. Don't make it something that you're dreading going to, that you're feeling like you need to be there just to be there. And don't expect anything just absolutely insane with numbers. If you fixate too hard on making sure that this is like a career opportunity, that you're just bankrolling, that you're just getting follows and follows, you may find yourself leaving disappointed or disheartened. If you're here for a genuine love of the game, if you're here because you love gaming, you love communicating, you're here to make friends, I can promise you, you're going to have so much fun. You're going to have an incredible time. I see a Smoky Gamer here. I was talking to him Friday, and we share this mindset. We're both gamers at heart, but people. We're here to talk to other people, to make friends with others, and I love sharing that mindset. I think no matter what you log on here, you could have 0 people, you could have 100 people, you are going to come out of this with a smile on your face, having a great time. And if you can follow that mindset, as much as it can be hard to do sometimes, you're just going to succeed in your own right every time.
Amazing advice. Amazing advice. Yep, you'll be playing games anyway. Why not stream it? Exactly, Smokey. Like I've said that.
He is right.
I've said that almost every time. Like, you're already doing it. You're already playing the game. Why not? What's the harm in going live? You may have nobody show up. Like he said, you may have nobody show up, or you may have 100 people show up. But at the end of the day, they're there to watch you play a game because you share the love of video games. And if you come into the mindset of, I'm here to play video games and I'm not here to make zillions of dollars at this, you're gonna win, and you're gonna find that you'll find out who the real community is, because they keep showing up because of how you interact and how you present yourself, that you are there to show your love for that game and the love for the community. And especially the more they come around, and like you were saying earlier, you get to know them on that personal level, and they know when you're having a bad day, if they're having a bad day, like those vibes that they can give, like, oh, how you doing today? Oh, if they're coming in saying, oh, I'm fantastic, I'm having a great day, like, cool. Or if they come in as like, I'm okay, like, ho, what's going on? Like, talk to me, Goose.
Exactly.
Like, that's what we're here about, is building those connections and building the communities. That, like Smokey said, if you build it, they will come, or something like that.
Yeah, he's right. Sagely advice.
Yes, beautiful advice on that, Malta. I could not have said it any better myself.
Man. Thank you.
Well, chat and Malta, that is all the questions I have for you, sir.
Thank you, Bullet. I appreciate you. Those are great questions. Great questions.
No, I try. And like I said, half of those came from chat. So, like, when I first started this back in October, I had 10, maybe 11 questions. And just 13 episodes later, here we are with 20-something questions. So, and it's steadily growing every time.
Absolutely. Yeah, I love that. That's perfect.
Well, this is normally about the part where I look for somebody to rate out, but I've switched it up. I want the guests to find somebody on their follow list, somebody that I may not know, or somebody that the chat may not know. Because, this is about growing and helping each other and supporting one another. So you find somebody on your chat list. When you find somebody, or your follower list, be sure to just drop them in chat, and we'll raid over to them and hang out with them for a little while. And while you're doing that, I definitely would just like to say thank you again for coming and hanging out with us tonight and taking time out of your day, because I know you're a busy man, and just hanging out and chatting with us.
Thank you so much for having me, for working around my schedule to make sure we could be here. I'm so excited to be here, man. I think this is just such a fun opportunity. This is great to be able to communicate with you, to talk to this side of the chat. This is awesome.
Of course. And
yeah, Smokey knows. Yeah, okay.
We love Barco. Let's go. All right. So, any last things you'd like to say to me or chat, Malta? Because, like I said, we're going to get ready to roll some credits here and rock out to the outro song, and then we'll get ready to head over to Varco.
Yeah, man. All I got is just thank you so much. Appreciate you. Appreciate the chat. And just thanks for having me every day. Any day I come on here, I feel so welcomed. I feel so like nice being here. All of the support in any facet, whether it's a view, a lurk, a follow, a bit, of sub. I don't know, just even a thought means a lot. That's the best. I appreciate you guys endlessly. For real.
And we appreciate you, Malta. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep rocking out. Keep just being an amazing human and supporter that you are. I look forward to seeing what the future has for you, especially with the gaming awards. I expect to see that just grow and grow and grow, and I will be there supporting every single time. And maybe one day I'll win me something, but if not, I'll still be there supporting regardless. But yes, thank you again so much, sir. You are incredible.
It'll come, man. It'll come. Of course, you too. You too.
So we are going to roll these credits and see y'all on the next one. Toodles.
Absolutely.
UPN bullet on the mic, riding waves, electric spike, from quiet hearts to epic hype. You gave us wings, we took the flight. They're not just pixels, not just names, they're our lives on fire, burning flames. So thank you all for coming through. This journey's ours, but it's yours too. Beyond the strip, beyond the strip, beyond the drip, beyond the drip, we'll rise together, find the
Thank you all so much for listening to this episode of Beyond the Stream with my guest, Big Malta. If you're not already following him on all of his socials, Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube at Big Malta, be sure to do so, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Toodles!
So thank you all for coming through. This journey's ours, but